It's Deanna from Vintage Cottage Stitches. I'm here for my weekly floss tube. It is FlossTube number 12. And today's date is Thursday, the 28th of August. I've had a busy week. I got some things done that I didn't think I was going to get done, and I feel like I only worked on a few things. Okay, so last week I showed you this base. I still didn't glue it, but I wanted to show you what I was going to put on top of it. This was the plate that I found for $4 at a little craft store or antique store by me. So I was going to glue that to the top of there. And this is what I'm going to put on top of it. This is a tomato, a glass little dish. It is from Target in the dollar spot. There's the tag on it. It was $5. I love everything tomato, so I thought that would be really cute on there. So that was a couple of finds. My husband was downstate. I sent him off looking for the tomatoes because there's a Target in Traverse City that's like an hour from me, and I don't even know where. Probably Saginaw would be the next closest one, so he didn't mind. Okay, so let me set that aside. Okay, and then we have, let me show you what I worked on. This is Rose Hill Farm Sampler. I showed you last time that I had finished the green for the border. I didn't iron again. I ran out of time. Okay, so I showed you last time that I had the greenery in for the border all the way around. I don't know if there's two there. Trying to get the glare off. Okay, so I just had the flowers around the border to do. And I got two sides of it done. So I got the top flowers in, and I got the one side all the way. Very close up. Okay. So this week, my goal is to finish the other two sides, and it's going to happen this week. I have the perfect frame for this, and I'm really excited to get it framed. And that is done with all called for flosses, and I am stitching that on 36 count Sunkissed by Shakespeare's Peddler. So, this week, it's going to be a finish. I don't know what that noise was. Probably my husband doing something, but I couldn't figure it out. Okay, so there's that one. So I'm going to leave this one out so I remember to jump right on it. Last week I got so excited about one that I kind of moved it to the front. Okay, next up I have Clovis by Stacy Nash. I'm doing that on 36 count needle bling heirloom. I started this on 7/29. It's been a month. Okay, on this one, managed to get some of her shoulders and her dress in. That was the page break where I stopped. I would like to have this as a finish this week too. I'm ready to work on some new things, so. But there she is. And I love these colors. And that's the pattern. And I have that little wagon. I'm really excited to see her in there with my bunny. That one. Okay, I need to sew some bags too. I showed you last week, this is my working copy. I don't have the pattern in here. It must be in the living room. And I showed you that I had put my grandmother's name on it. Well, I went to a yard sale and I found she had a bunch of frames. She did a lot of diamond art stuff. And I think I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I bought 6 frames. So this is the frame for that. Normally I would have it done today, but it just, I mean, I could have had it done, but I didn't have time to do a video because I wanted to do a video for you guys on how I frame. So, and I'm gonna walk you through where my husband cuts it and everything. We're gonna do the whole process. So I got 2 frames like this one. And that has to be cut down, so that'll be a good one to do. And then I have a couple finishes. Actually, 3, one's really little. Okay, so this one is Hop into Spring. It'll definitely be done for Easter next year. Okay. I have the backing board. I have to paint it, which I'm going to paint that frame, so I was going to paint them at the same time. But I was able to get a finish on this one. And this one I did with color and cotton. I picked my own colors. It's not ironed either, but I was able to get a finish on it. I love Brenda Gervais. All of her patterns. I could just stitch hers. And then this little flag is called Betsy's Flag. It's a free pattern by Thread Milk Designs. And I'm going to finish that as a scissor fob. So hopefully I can get that done for next week. So I have a couple finishing things for next week. Okay, so that one is stitched on Thornfield by Needle and Flax, 36 count. And that one, I changed the colors to color and cotton. And I can list them, or if you're interested, I've shown them before. But those are the colors that I was using. So just let me know if you want the colors. Okay. And this is a finish. And I've been very excited about this one. Because I'm going to put it on my basket. And I have a couple things. Okay. All right, so this one is Have Ye Any Wool? And I pulled colors. I started it, which I'll probably finish it just because I already cut I started at this on 36 count Dove by Color and Cotton. And I just started her. And I thought, nope, that's too small for the basket that I want to put it on. This is the basket I want to put it on. So I thought I want it bigger. So then I went to a 28 count sage that I got at Cecilia's Samplers in Branson, Missouri. And I finished it. And let me put it on the board so it'll show better. And it turned out a little bigger, so I don't know if I want to frame it with fabric, but I added some buttons to it. Okay, so I had these knitting needles, and those are okay, I can say from there for a minute. Those are the B Company, and it's the I Love Knitting ones. So there's the label from the top, and there's the I Love Knitting. So there also was a yarn one, which I thought I had in the bag, but it's somewhere. So there's a yarn, like a, I don't know what it's called. How you buy yarn. It wasn't, it's like a skein. That's what it is. A skein of yarn. So I might put that like maybe on a bow or something, but I kind of am questioning myself if I should put Have Ye Any Wool, the name of the pattern, along the bottom. Maybe in the darker color that the stars are on top. And it's also in the stripes in the pants for him. So I was thinking I might graph that out and do that. It would make it a little bit larger. And I think it would be really cute on that basket. I did give them and the sheep eyes. Yeah, they're black. I don't know if you can see them. They didn't have eyes. So I gave them eyes. I think it's really cute for a knitting basket. So that was a finish. I was really excited about that one. I worked on it a lot this week. So hopefully next week I'll have it on the basket. And I love the background color. I once saw a pattern done on a darker teal, and it looked really cute. It had roses on it in the border. I can't remember the name of the pattern, but I really liked it. But I tend to like this color too. Actually, my one son-in-law, he calls it Grove Blue, because that's my last name, Grove, and my daughter has our last name still because they're not married yet. they're engaged. It's been a very long engagement. Okay, and for this, so I'm pulling out different things that I have. This is just an example to show you what the button packs look like. I only had one of the knitting one. I got them at a local shop. And then I put some small buttons on it. That was the smallest I could find. They're a little big for his vest, but I just wanted a little bit of a 3D look. And these actually move a little bit because I had them like that. They're only stitched down in the center of it. So, and I actually had them like that so they could be coming out of the basket. They're a little large for it, but so are the scissors, so I didn't think that was bad. Okay, the buttons that I used were Hiller. The tag's kind of blocking it some. That was the buttons I used. The pack's not in here, it must be on my table. And while I was doing this one, I pulled color and cottons for it. I need to make a list. If anybody's interested, just let me know and I can send them to you. But I kind of switched as I was doing it a little. So there's more colors here than what I needed. But and then I even have a couple loose ones. So I'm going to put this one away for a bit before I finish it because I just finished that one, so I'd like to take a little break on that and get something else done. Okay, and then when I was looking, I found that I have, because we all know I have a lot of stuff. I don't know if this will fight with it. How does it open? I guess you have to open them. I have these buttons. I think I got these at a knitting show. I don't have scissors right here. Oh, yes, I do. And these are large buttons because I was going to attach it to my basket to where I can remove it. I'm not going to glue it on there or anything. But I don't know if you can see this button. This button is got a sheep on it. And you can take like the 6 strands or yarn and you can stitch it, all the holes. You can see my nails. Let's see. There. So you can stitch all the, around it. So it'll look like a woolly sheep. So I was thinking, I have to prep it, but I was thinking that that might be cute to attach it to the basket in the corners, and it keeps with the, it would be closer actually, but keeps with the sheep theme. So I only have 6 of them, so I would be using 4 of them if I did that, and I would still have 2. No, I don't. I only have 4 of them in that size. These are larger. These are larger. Okay, and then they're washable bamboo buttons by Cat Wrinkles. That's what it is. They were kind of pricey, $16 for 4, but those are a little bit larger than these, so just a little bit of a size difference. So I was thinking about putting those on there, auditioning them. So So we'll see what I come up when I actually go to finish it. So that is that. And then I told you the free pattern was from Thread Milk Designs, Betsy's Flag. I also found a little star button, but I think I'm getting kind of ridiculous with the buttons on it. I didn't want them to take it over. Okay, so that's what I have there. Set them aside. So that is what I worked on this week. We do have some surprise visitors coming up this weekend. And I showed you this one last week that I was going to start. I did not start it because I was so busy trying to finish the other one. So I'm going to start that this week. I do have this green fabric pulled for it. And I want to pull out Java Girl Stitches and Anna. They are having a Which Will You Stitch along. So I am going to start this one, and I'm going to use the same green fabric. The fabric is called Kermit, and it is a 32 count. So I think that'll be cute. So that will be my first one. So I want to start that one this week. And okay, and then the garage sale that I went to, I was able to get a few more things from the garage sale. Okay, I have stuff everywhere. Okay. She had this basket. I thought this basket was really cute. I thought it would make a really cute little binding basket or something. So I was thinking about maybe taking some pieces from different patterns, or maybe doing my own pattern, maybe like a ruler on the bottom. Of course, we have to have a tomato, and maybe a spool. I thought that would be cute on there. It's not signed, but it looks like it's a basket someone made. The store we used to have here, Arnie's, they had a lot of basket weaving supplies, but I could never find basket classes up here. Kind of crazy. And then, if you remember, when I did this basket, and I painted it and I put all the things on it, well, they had this basket, so it's larger, for 50 cents. So I'm going to paint this one, and I'll have a set of stackables. So I thought that was kind of cool. And you can't beat 50 cents. And it's got maybe ending pieces sticking out a little bit. I just have to tuck those in. You can see it there. But otherwise, it's in great condition. So I'm going to work on that when I'm painting all the other things this week. Okay, and then for haul, I'm trying to think if I got anything else at the garage sale. I don't think so. Oh, I did get some Christmas cards. They had 2 boxes of Christmas cards. We're at the point we give cash for our kids. These I bought from Stash Unload. This one is Winter Wren, 36 count by Fox and Rabbit. I thought the color was pretty. I have no idea what I'm going to stitch on it, but it'll go in my stash. I always take them out of the bags they come in. They say it's not good to store stuff in the bags. This one is a 28 count antique sampler. You don't know who it's by. I have to look it up. It's hard to read. That's a nice big piece, probably fat quarter. And I thought that one's nice because it's a little darker where your white will show up on it, because I always have problems with that. Okay. Look at that. And I think, oh no, I went to a quilt shop. I have a big bag here. I found some fabric for bags, so I would like to get to that this week too, to making some bags. They had this little witch I thought was adorable, and you put her together and stuff her. I'm trying to find a picture of the finished. There's no picture of the finished. Oh, that's her, and she's got a little purse. There's little handles. There's a cat. So I thought she was cute. She kind of looks like Wednesday Addams. So I got 2 of those. I'm making one for my granddaughter. And I don't know why I got 2. But so I was going to try to get that made. And then they had this kit. And I had not seen this anywhere. And this is the kit. I thought the center is a panel, and it's good size for the panel. The quilt top is 54 by 44. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to make it. This is what shows on the back of the panel, so it's pretty good size. I have a lot of Halloween apothecary bottles and potion books and different things. My husband actually just brought our Halloween stuff in. I'm going to a retreat, and I'm going to put it up early just so I can enjoy it more. I got this for the background. It's also used around the quilt on the front, so I thought that would be pretty. And then I got, my bag wants to fall. I got some more of it. I think I bought the last of it at this quilt shop, so if I wanted more, I'd have to purchase more. I'm trying to find the fabrics that go with it. Okay, so I got this to make bags. So I got the orange for the top of the bag, and I got the spider web for the inside of the bag. I thought they all went together very well. So I'd like to get those done this week. I keep saying that, and then I keep not making bags. We've had a very busy summer. Okay, and then these are Tilda fabrics. And I hadn't been in the store to see these, but I got this one for the back of bags. I got this one for the inside of bags. And I got this one for the front of the bags. I thought those all went together very nice, and they're all 3 Tilda fabrics. So I'd like to get those done. And then they had a little bit more, so I bought the rest of that one because I really like it. I don't know, it would be a really cute like retreat bag. It'd be really cute. I'm sure I would need more. I have to buy a pattern, but I got that. And I tried to, well, I signed up at a quilt shop for the Santa, the Tilda Santa quilt, and they said they hadn't got their fabric in as of yesterday. They're expecting it by the end of the week. It's supposed to go on sale on the 1st, so they're making me a little nervous. I'll see. I found them online, but I know they're going to sell out really quickly. So I'm probably going to, I should call her tomorrow and see if they got the fabric in. I just don't want to miss out because they didn't get the fabric for some reason. And then I bought this pattern for bags. I thought they're really cute. They've got a pull cover to cover, you know, to protect your products on the inside. Privacy. Make a great knitting bag, but I don't really need another knitting bag. But I thought that was cute. So that is all my haul. And then I have another Halloween quilt. I actually have mine and my daughter's. And I need to make that too. I'll have to pull it out. It's pumpkins, and it's with the orange fabrics and very nice colors. Oh, I lost a needle on something. Or I found a needle from something. Okay. And then, since I finished my Blackbird's design pattern, I want to start another one for that. So I brought all my Blackbird books in here. And here's the book for the one I just finished that I put my grandmother's name on. So I just copied it to make a pattern so I didn't ruin the book, because it's already kind of just from looking at it. So I have that one. I have Humming of the Bees. It's not really the time of the year for that one, but I really love this pattern. So I don't know, I'll set that one aside. I have the Sweet Bird Sings. It's a little sewing sampler set. Let's see if there's another picture in here. I've seen this one online where people have done it. It's got a little, the birds, but this is the cover, and it's a sewing roll. So that's an option. Gifts of the Season. There's 4 projects in this one. And that's cute. I don't know what I'm in the mood for, I guess, is my problem. Trying to see if they show the pictures of the other projects. I wanted to start Noel from Brenda Gervais. No. It has this one. So that's an option. I also have A Heart Remembers. And I do this one. Yeah, I think I might have done this one. I'll have to go look and see if that's the one I did. I love the roses on it. If not, I could start that one. No, I must have done it because I have my colors here. It answers my question. Yeah, here's a good, better picture of it. It's got this one where you use different pieces of linen to stitch the different parts. anybody else stitching any Blackbird? I did make, and I didn't make one for me, but I made it for my sisters. Remember Me when my dad passed away? So I really need to make mine of that. I guess that's what I could do. And call that my start for now. Because I really want to work on a lot of Halloween. Because I love Halloween. I think I decorate more for Halloween than I do for Christmas. Okay, so I'm going to put those in the pile. So other books that I have Sisters. That's got some pretty patterns in it. I like that one right there. Okay, and I have And Blossom as the Rose. That one's got a really cute one there. I have not done a finish like that. Thy Love More Strong. I like that one too. I should really do one so I can do a finish like that. A drum finish. When the Leaves Fall. That one has a lot of good ones. I guess I have a little while to think about it, but this one is actually in season. And I like this bag too. I don't know what I would put in it, but I like it. Oh, my husband loves squirrels. He feeds them. I could make him that one. I have Cross and Shields. Crosses and Shields. I need to start listing all my patterns because when I go through them, I'm going to have a lot of giveaways because I have a lot of duplicate patterns. This one, I think I bought off a stash. Unloading. It's Honeysuckle Manor. I like the colors in this one. Find the whole picture. I love the colors on that one. Oh, this one's really cute too. That's a possibility too. I'll leave that one aside. The Fruitful Vine. That's a Loose Threads, number 6. I don't have all of them. The Winter is Past. That is cute. Bringing Good Cheer, number 3 in the Christmas Sampler series. Beneath the Sunlit Sky, Loose Feathers, pattern 26. Wow, there's a lot of them. I love this one too. Strawberry Fields Forever. It's got a lot of pink in it. I like pink, but I like that one. Might do that next spring or before the spring. I have Sweet Land of Liberty that I bought from Stash and Unload for $18. I see this America one a lot, but it's got those also. Yeah, it's the same. In Friendship's Way. That box is really cute, the shape of it. I'm trying to finish my things in other than just framing them, because you only have so much room. My middle daughter, she said she might start cross stitching too, but she is busy with work and she's got a lot of animals. She got a pig when we went to the Amish quilt auction by us. She got a pig, a miniature pig, I think it is. It's pretty big though. She's crazy. Ooh La La. Most about these all from the same person. They all have these sleeves that they're in. This one was $19. I really like this bag. That would be a good back to school one. Looks like it would be very quick too. All right, I gotta keep that one out too. All Joyous for Thine, or Thine, for Thine, yeah. All Joys for Thine. That one's pretty. Sweet Summer Come Again. I really like this little roll. What is it called? I know some people had a roll that they could wrap their linen around. There's for the drum. Doesn't really say. Needle roll. They put it like, they wrap their linen around it when they're stitching in a hoop, and it gives you like something to hold on larger. They just butt it up to the hoop. Sweet Home, Garden Series number 4. That one's cute too. Looks like the same thing. They're sewing them together on different linens. I've not done anything like that. It looks pretty cool though. Moments of Glad Grace. This one I like too. Nice. The Sewing Club, did I say that one already? I don't know if I did. I don't think so. Thought we might have another giveaway. I tend to do this a lot. I don't see it though. When I go back through, if I do, I'll put it as a giveaway. This one has another bag, a drum, some pillows. This one is in a tray. Oh, that's what else I found at that garage sale, a tray. It was 50 cents. Moonlight Visitor. This is Anniversaries of the Heart, pattern number 9. Got a big butterfly. Nice. I would love to get to one of her retreats before she retires, if she hasn't already retired. Summer's Last Rose. I try to collect them when I find them. The patterns. Blackbird. This one looks kind of Halloweenish to me. Third in the Magical Mystery Tour series. I might have to see what the other ones are. It doesn't show them on here. It looks kind of Halloween-y. I'm almost done. Basket of Cherries. It's Garden Club Series number 1. Leona's Sewing Box. That one's cute too. I know you probably couldn't get the box anymore. I could put my husband to work. Casting a Spell. I should really go and get the tray for this one too. It's at Hobby Lobby, everyone says. I should go get it since I have the book. My husband made the trays for these. I have another one to stitch too. But he made these trays for me and they turned out really nice. So I might just see how much it is at Hobby Lobby. If not, if it's ridiculously priced, do have him make me one. Yeah, that has a little alphabet too. Oh Joyous Day. I might have said that one too. I'll look through after and see, but that's really cute. Bluebird of Happiness. Oh, I must have bought this on Stash Unload. It came with a piece of fabric. No floss, just a piece of fabric. It's kind of crunchy. I don't know if it's a called for fabric or what, but that was in there. And this one is number 5 in the Aladarian series. It's got some purple in it. I mainly like purple. This one's kitted. I mainly like purple in my Halloween. Sorry for the crinkle. This one has floss with it. I don't know if it's all the floss. Well, I'll leave the floss in the back. But I really do like this one. Farmhouse, 1907. Anniversaries of the Heart, pattern number 5. I do like that one. It's got a key. It's got purple too. So I might have all of them because it's got a purple. I think it might be all of the colors. So let me put that one back in there so I don't forget what it is. I think I'm going to do the little sampler. Clara Ellen. That one's cute too. All their patterns are cute. A blackbird wall would be really nice. I don't have walls in my house for cross stitch. Elizabeth Jane, Remember Me. That's nice too. Anniversaries of the Heart, pattern number 12. When we move, I want lots of wall space. A Okay, now I know I have 2 of these. All joys for thine. Because I remember that one. So this will be this week's giveaway. And how about we use the word joys? Joys. Okay, so that'll be our giveaway. Oh, I bought this at Keepsakes. So it's in very good condition. All right, and then well, 2 weeks ago, since I had the boo-boo, the bittersweet and broomsticks, this way. That pattern, the winner is at Audrey, Pettit 1709. Okay, so if you can email me at vintagecottagestitches@gmail.com, I will get this out to you. I am sending out the box tomorrow, and then I can get that one out too. And I am going to do the class. I don't know if it'll go up tomorrow because I do have something in the morning, and then my grandkids are coming. But as soon as I can get it up, I will. It's for the liner for the basket. So I'm gonna work on it some tomorrow. I know they're coming into town late tonight for the holiday. So I will work on that tonight and give you all the details. I am going to record, I'm actually going to do 2 more FlossTube extras. I'm going to do one when I put the piece on here, how I finish it and how I attach it to the basket. And I am going to do the framing of the one that I made for my grandmother, the blackbird. And those will be coming as soon as we can get to them. Definitely after the holiday. So I have to have my husband for that one because he cuts down the frame. And I know he already marked it. So, but I wanted to show you the whole process. And he's already marked it, but I wanted him to explain how he figures it out. So that'll be coming this week for the basket, and as soon as we can get to the other 2. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday, end of the season. I know here it's gotten very, very chilly in the last little bit. We're supposed to have, I think, Saturday and Sunday, we're supposed to have weather in the 70s. So that'll be nice. But it's been getting pretty cold in the evenings or at night. So I will see you next week on Thursday. And watch for the FlossTube Extra. Thanks. See you next week. I'm back. I forgot to show you the picture of the basket with the quilts in it. So just one more thing, like Holly's of Hobby. I didn't take it down, but that's the other basket that I made. So just wanted to show you that. I think that's everything I promised to show you. So I'll see you next week. Bye.